Welcome back to Surprise, Surprise. Now, I've always said that our studio audience are the true stars of the show, and I reckon we've got some real superstars here tonight, so I'm going to come and talk to a few of you and see who you think are the superstars. Let's start off with you. Who's your superstar?
Oh, crumbs. My husband.
Oh,
Barry Holden.
Barry Holden, that's nice of her to say so. Lovely to meet you. OK, let's come up here. What about you, sir? Who's the superstar in your life?
Well, Barry Holden, of course.
There seems to be quite a few Barry fans in the audience tonight. Does anyone else think Barry Holden is a superstar? It appears the Barry Holden fan club are here. Barry, come and stand. Come and join me right now, because actually there's two more fans of yours that are here tonight. You might recognise them. Please welcome your daughter, Kerry, and your granddaughter, Daisy. Here they are. Come and join me on the sofa. Welcome to the show, everybody. Just a bit surprised, aren't you?
You could say that, yes.
You didn't imagine that you'd be sat here.
Not at all.
Let's find out a bit about you, first of all. Where are you from?
From North Walsham in Norfolk, about 15 miles north of Norwich.
OK. As a family, you're pretty musical, aren't you, Kerry?
Yes, we're very musical. Dad's played bass guitar in bands for as long as I can remember, and Daisy's into performing as well.
OK, well, of course, all of this is things that I already knew. I also know Barry's passion for music helps his local community, and that's why his granddaughter, Daisy, wrote to me. Isn't that right, Daisy?
Yeah.
So tell me why.
Well, every year, Grandad puts on a big rock concert in our local community, raising money for children's charities.
Well, here's everything you need to know about the musical legend that is Barry Holden.
My granddad's not like a normal granddad. Most normal granddads relax, buy woolly jumpers. He's become a tattoo artist since he's retired.
My dad's love of music started in about the 1950s when he got his first guitar. He's always loved rock music. I can't remember him ever not being in a band.
Ever since I can remember, my granddad has put on this Live Aid big rock concert in our town.
It all started in 1984 when Barry was inspired by Live Aid and Bob Geldof.
Who's gonna tell you when?
Barry decided, right, I've got to try and help these people, help all these children. So Barry put a concert on.
The first concert that Dad's put together was North Walsham Live Aid, and he raised about £8,000.
9 bands in total played to an audience in excess of 500 people.
Dad sent a letter to Bob Geldof saying how much he'd made for him, and he actually received a letter signed by Bob back. After the Boxing Day tsunami, seeing all the children in need there set him off again, and he's done a Live Aid every year since then, and they've always been an absolute success.
One of the highlights to the Live Aid concerts have always been an auction.
Now, lot number 5, which is a signed photograph by Paul Ilsey.
Barry spends the whole year getting stuff from famous people. He writes endless begging letters and just making himself a nuisance to everybody till he gets something.
East Anglia's Children's Hospices cares for life-threatened children and young people, and Barry came to us and incredibly he raised £3,500, which equates to 100 music therapy sessions, an incredible feat and a massive difference to a lot of children and a lot of families.
Barry, what can I say? He's an amazing guy. His £3,000 meant that we could actually buy more cots and more incubators. This means that over 900 babies a year will benefit.
North Walsham wouldn't be the same without Barry. He's a very special person. He's a local hero, really.
I contacted Surprise Surprise because he does so much for everyone and he's always giving.
He's so kind, so caring. He's just got the biggest heart, and that's what makes me so proud of him.
I do love him more than anything.
Barry, you've made such a huge difference to so many people, and I saw during that you got quite emotional.
Just a bit.
Yeah. How did it feel watching that?
I get just as much out of it as they do. On the night, it's just fantastic.
Daisy, your granddad does something else to raise money, doesn't he?
Yeah, during every rock concert, there's always an auction in which, he auctions off different pieces of merchandise in which various rock legends, stars, Peter Andre once, signed items in which I did not get.
But despite, writing to all of these people, you have to get the energy behind you to send the letters. Kerry, there is one person that he's been wanting to get that he hasn't ever managed to. Who's that?
Well, yeah, there's Rod Stewart, which a couple of years ago, him and Mum went to see him in concert, and Dad, being Dad, thought he could probably blag his way backstage to meet him. But very sadly, on this occasion, he was unsuccessful, but he did leave a letter asking for some merchandise. Bless him, we didn't quite get there.
He tried?
He tried hard.
He really tried hard, but, Barry, quite difficult when you have such a huge star like that to try and get an item of memorabilia from them.
It is, because you only get good money for big stars.
Well, since he began, Barry, the volunteers and the bands have raised over £45,000 for charity, which is absolutely wonderful. Well done, you. Well, I think you'll all agree that Barry's passion for music has made an incredible difference to help children in his area. And Daisy, is your granddad already planning next year's event?
I think he started planning the day after the last one finished.
Did he? So that's already started. And what about auction items? Have you got anyone good yet?
We've got, well, when I do manage to get hold of these guys, I always get them to sign two things. One for that year and one for the next. I brought all my stuff.
What have
I
you
brought
brought?
a scratch plate just in case I met a rock star here today.
Oh, do you? So you carry this stuff around just in case? Always working, always thinking.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You might want to get those back out of your pocket and just keep them nearby, because I think I might be able to help out. Even though one star didn't receive his request first time around, I made sure that he got it tonight. Surprise, surprise, Barry. Please welcome Mr. Rod Stewart!
Everyone's going, oh. Well done, Barry.
Is he on April the 19th?
No, look, I tell you what, I love the next organisation you make for charity. Let me be a guest of honour. If I'm in the country, I'll be there.
Fantastic, thank you so much.
When I contacted you and told you about Barry, you wanted to be here, didn't you?
Oh, absolutely. It's, just to put on a concert takes so much organisation, so many skills, And I really take my hat off to you, mate. You're a real unsung hero, I may say so. Tremendous.
Well, Rod, Barry never managed to sneak him backstage, although he tried, and his letter never got passed on to you, but you have bought something. You might have guessed what it is.
I might guess what it is.
Did you do the honours? What have you...
I'd love to. Has anybody got a pen?
I do. Oh, no, here we go. Just in case.
So I won't put this to Barry, I'll just put Elton John, right?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, look, the pen's run out.
That's a new one.
There you go. That is yours. Now, there is something else, in fact, because Rod has also brought this for you. Look at that.
Oh.
A signed shirt. And that's for you to take as well. Barry, did you imagine...
You'll probably get about 10 quid for that lot.
Did you ever imagine at the beginning of the night that he would be sharing a sofa with Rod Stewart?
Just no idea whatsoever.
I bet he wishes he'd known he'd have worn his best suit.
Well, Barry, congratulations. You really, really
Thank you
do
very much
deserve
indeed.
it. But before you go, Rod, there is one more surprise.
Yeah, I'm going to get up and sing a song for you, my old friend. This is from the album Time. And it's a song that I dedicated to my dad, who was helped me in my early days in the career when I was being rejected, you know.
Yeah.
So it's called You Can't Stop Me Now.
You've got to go and join the band. And we'll have front row seats. Ladies and gentlemen, Rod Stewart. Well, quite a few dreams of Barry's have come true tonight. He's met one of his idols, been given some unique Rod Stewart memorabilia, and now he's getting a personal concert from the man himself. What a night.
Oh, unbeatable. Absolutely unbeatable.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing Can't Stop Me Now from his latest album, Time, especially for Barry, here's Rod Stewart.
My enthusiasm filled the room. I was young and I was keen, with the devil in my stream as I hollered at an old blues tune. We can't sign your son, cause you don't fit in the mold. It's your hair and your nose and your clothes. I said thank you, gentlemen, for this opportunity. Now move on down the road. And I remember thinking, stop me now, the world is waiting. It's my turn to stand in the crowd. They can't stop me now, the tide is turning. I'm gonna make you proud. So proud, so proud. Well, it was rough and it was tough, but I couldn't get up of this rhythm and blues and praise. Singing in the pubs, singing in the clubs, and along came Maggie May. All the things you said to me and all the things I heard, I had a point to prove. I will climb this mountain with this God-given gift if it's the last thing that I do. And I remember thinking, you can't stop me now, the world is waiting. Stand out in the crowd. They can't stop me now. The tide is turning. I'm gonna make you proud. Can't stop me. So proud. They can't stop me now. The tide is turning. I'm gonna make you proud. Born to ramble, born to sing in a new world I can live. One man in particular, feel my heart with pride, and he fired up my soul. Oh yeah. Thanks for the lives, thanks for the patience, thanks for the helping hand. Thanks for the love, thanks for the guidance, thanks for the Tartan pride. Oh yeah. One more time. They can't stop me now. The world is waiting. My turn to stand out in the crowd. They can't stop me now. The tide is turning. I'm gonna make you proud. Woo! I'm gonna make you proud. Yeah.
What an incredible performance. Thank you very much, Rod Stewart. Well, how about that? Front row.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. There is one person that you have to thank for all of this, and she's sat next to you right now. Is there anything that you want to say to Daisy?
She always tells me she's my favourite grandchild, and I always tell her she's my favourite granddaughter. But tonight she's my favourite grandchild.
We wish you all the best with the auction
Thank you so much.
and with the concerts, and thank you so much, and thank you for being part of Surprise Surprise. We've loved having you here. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Rod Stewart, Daisy, Kerry, and of course, the Baron. Join us after the break when someone else will be getting the surprise of a lifetime. We'll be right back.